Rick Dobrowski,
move up, you okay?
Fire Chief. Rick Dobrowski, the Fire Chief from North Maine Fire Protection District.
Can you say that one more time? Sorry.
Rick Dobrowski, Fire Chief from North Maine Fire Protection District. Name is spelled D-O-B-R-O-W-S-K-I. And just would like to continue on here with a quick briefing of what's going on. We received this call around 9:15 this morning for an explosion in the basement of a 6-unit, two-story apartment building. On our arrival, we found 2 of the exterior walls blowed out, and there was damage to the rest of the structure. At that time, we did a quick interior primary search to make sure that there was nobody else in the building. Because of the unsafe conditions, we weren't able to spend a lot of time in there, but we did do a check, and there were no. There was one minor injury, was not transported to the hospital. Besides that, at that point in time, we pulled everybody out. We called our technical rescue team in, who they have experts to analyze the building's condition and the safety of it. So we have them. We have also some building engineers out here who are looking at this. And before we can send anybody back in there, we have to shore it up and secure it. And once we do that, then we'll send some fire personnel back in there just to double check. High probability that there is nobody in there, but once again, this is a safety precaution that we do at all incidents.
The person who was injured, who didn't go to the hospital, male, female, what kind of injury?
There was a female with some scratches, facial scratches, and that was it.
What's the inside the building or outside?
I believe that she was inside when it happened.
What's the preliminary?
That is unrelated.
What's the preliminary cause at this time?
Preliminary cause is we do not have one. It's being investigated. There was an odor of gas. We're not sure if that happened because of an explosion or if it caused the explosion.
There's no fire after?
No fire.
Was there work being done in the building or nearby? Markings?
Yes, I'm not aware of work that was actively happening in this building at this time or recently. But I'm unsure of that, so we'll get back to you.
What's the time frame for getting somebody in, Larry, your specialty team, as well as shoring this up?
To shore it up it's a long, tedious process. Actually, most of the stuff that they use to shore up the building, they make themselves on the scene here, specialized for the area that they're working in. Another issue is we have a gas pipe that was underground that couldn't be shut off with a simple valve. Therefore, the night corps out here too, trying to neutralize that before we can really get people into that area. So for now, it's gonna take a while.
Chief, what is being done to help the people that live there?
We've gone around and we've got an idea of all the people who live here. Our first step normally is to make sure that everybody's okay and don't need immediate service. We will probably have Red Cross come out, or some type of housing will eventually be provided. But a lot of times folks will stay with relatives and stuff like that.
Are you saying that the gas is not off in the building?
The gas is off in the building, but outside, underground, in between the two buildings, there's still an active gas leak that Night Corps is working on neutralizing at this time.
Based on the description, do you believe it was a gas explosion?
That's too early to speculate for me. I'm not an expert on that, so I really don't want to say one way or the other. It was in the garden apartments.
The garden apartments, so in the ground.
In the basement. Yeah. That's the low grade level. Yeah.
And was it an actual apartment or was it like a shared utility room?
No, they're apartments. There's 2 apartments. There's 6 units total in the
You know how many people live in there?
total people, I'm estimating at this time about maybe 10 folks. But we're getting all the numbers here.
But everyone's accounted for.
Everybody has been accounted for.
And you're saying, is it not likely anybody to be back in there today?
That's correct. Nobody will be back in there today. And once again, we have to make sure that it's cleared and safe.
Any damage to any of the other buildings next door, nearby?
Not that we're aware of, but we have also checked the interior of the buildings next to them to make sure that there's nothing going on inside of there.
Was the woman who was injured in that garden apartment?
Yes, she was. That's affirmative. So we're just very thankful that the explosion happened the way it did, and that we don't have anybody seriously injured.
What happened who was injured who said she was in the apartment next door? Is that the same?
It could be the same one.
Maybe it was
Well, I don't know how it would be difficult to ascertain or take a look at the damage on the building, which unit actually exploded. All I know is the garden apartments.
It's kind of one unit now.
Pardon?
It's kind of one, like walls down.
Yes,
So the building could be demolished at a later date.
it might be. We don't know that yet. We have the county building inspectors are out here who will be able to make that determination when that time comes. But right now, we're concerned about stabilizing the building and just doing a secondary to make sure that there's nothing in there. The next briefing we'll do in an hour.